I don't know if you've seen this account, but it's called LeftismForU. Have you seen this account? This account is pretty gnarly. It's one of these very like libs of TikTok sort of accounts. Just a constant sort of rage bait account that is, you know, anti-trans, super racist, and it calls itself LeftismForU, but it's not about leftism at all. It's about fake interpretation of leftism. It's like an anti-woke account that tries to say like, oh, this is leftism. Now, this is where we got into it. I left a comment under this tweet right here, and then the leftism account went back and forth. Now, I was just mostly berating the existence of this propaganda account at every turn, right? I wasn't having a serious discussion because there's not really a serious discussion to be had, because there's like a fundamental cognitive dissonance that they don't want to acknowledge. And this is why you can't really have a conversation with these people in good faith. So the start of it is centered around this guy. His son was at school, in middle school, and the middle schoolers went out and protested ICE. And now this father was like livid. Okay, now, when you see a piece of content like this, it's hard because you don't know what the full story is. We don't have all the details. The primary thread through this whole thing from this leftism account and these other MAGA right-wingers is like, it's a middle school, is what they kept harping on. These kids are too young to be protesting. These kids are too young to be exercising their First Amendment rights. Like, these kids are in middle school. They're so young. They're so incapable. But here's the other problem is these same people, guys, if a middle school girl got raped, these are the people that would say, man, she's got to deliver that baby. These are the people. That's their MO, right? So how do you have a fundamental philosophy that tells you both if a middle school age girl gets impregnated, she has to have the baby. Even if she gets raped, she has to have that baby. They will thrust middle schoolers into the most insane, lifetime altering situations, and they're fine with it. They don't see anything wrong with that. But a middle schooler going to protest ICE and the teachers like backing them up while they do it is a sin beyond sins. How do they process that, guys? Like, how does their brain hold those two items in it at the same time? You know, I mean, it really is like a type of delusion.
His school just brought him to a protest.
You ready? Watch this. Watch this, Dad. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's. Here we go.
So my son just called and said that his school just brought him to a protest. So he's currently at a fucking protest. I'm fitting to go rage. Who the said you could bring my child to a protest?
Dude, what? Like, what is fitting to go rage? Dude, I'm sure this parent rages quite regularly.
Any of our kids to a protest. They see what's happening today. Bringing kids out there now. Purposely in schools. Washington State.
Yeah, no, he's obviously a MAGA guy.
Send this out. Washington State. Sending their kids to protest. I'll see you soon. Let me give you a little rundown on the...
Dude, but what is up with this guy, dude? Like, I know he seems a little emotional dysregulated, doesn't he? Somebody said, how weak is that chin, bro? Dude, he's like, oh, a protest. Dude, yeah, you know?
The way there. white center we call out here Rat City. If anybody from Washington State knows this Rat City is not an area you bring kids, let alone bring kids to a protest in this piece of shit city. If anybody knows white center, you know.
Dude, doesn't he sound kind of drunk? I mean, anybody know white center? He sounds drunk, dude. He does. He sounds like he just woke up after a PBR-induced coma, and now he's like, right?
Oh, Rat City is dangerous. Why are you bringing our kids into dangerous territory with fucking protesting going on? Anyway, I'll see you soon.
Dude, I'll see you soon. And then like a minute later, dude, round 3, I'll see you soon. One more time. What, protest? Dude, doesn't he sound drunk? Right? He sounds drunk, doesn't he? He sounds a little liquored up.
The next video. It looks like they made it all back to the school already before I could get here. Yeah, so they all just got back before I can get here.
Dude, there's like cops there. I mean, dude, nobody's harmed, bro. Like, what is going on here, dude? Dude, the kids are carrying signs. Now, here's the deal. You ready? I don't know, right? I don't know what the story is with this, but I know the rage is like, is like, how dare the kids go to school and they have an experience that I, the parent, am not controlling. Okay? Now, dude, kids have their own lives at school. And like, oftentimes, let me just say this. This is a reality, right? Your kid is going to go to school and they try to have some sort of existence in the school that they can't have at home. Okay? It is like, so there's this thing that happens. You ready? There's this thing that happens when you have a baby. Okay? Some of you may not have had kids, but so when you have a baby, that baby like stays near you, and then eventually the baby starts like crawling and they start like wanting to leave you. Okay. But so what happens is when the baby runs away from you, you don't follow the baby. You stay where you are and you let the baby go off, and then you let the baby come back. And do you baby proof the house? Yeah, you do. And you don't let the baby just go down the street and around the corner and shit. You have to keep it age appropriate. But there is a process that children have where they leave you and they go out and explore on their own, and then they come back. And the job of you is to let them go explore and to be waiting there for them when they come back, right? And so, like, school is like that, okay? You know what it is, guys? I think what it is I think kids like to go to school and they like to have a life that they self-determine there, okay? Where whatever goes on at home, they go home and they have a home life, but they want to go have a school life, and they have a couple different adults, and they have adults that they look up to that may be a teacher or maybe an administrator, and so they're developing other parts of their personality. They're being influenced by their friends, by their teachers, and they're exploring who they are and who they want to be and different modes of being. But like, guys, that is so normal. You know what I'm saying? That is like so normal for them to do. It's like the baby going 20 feet away and coming back. You're not supposed to run over there and pick the baby up and be like, how dare you went 20 feet away from me? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Right? You're like, you're supposed to let them explore their identity. You know, it's a part of the process, I think, of them exploring their identity. You know, they explore their identity a lot. And I think this shit is pretty normal. Okay. I do. I think it's normal.
All the kids.
Look at that. Somebody's driving by honking in solidarity with the protesting kids. And this dad is like, dude, I'm going to take my kid out of school.
Furry teachers on their bikes. Is this really what's going on?
Dude, he calls them furry teachers on their bikes because the teacher is wearing a hat. Like, bro, what is wrong with this dad? This guy is so messed up, dude. He is such a douche, right? And on their bikes, dude, because the teacher has like one of those furry hats on. Like, so he's a predator. Dude!
This is craziness. This is craziness.
Dude, what is he doing? Why is he going slow motion?
We got the blue hairs, everything. Are you serious? Yellow hair? Oh my.
Yellow hair? Dude, it's called being blonde there, homie. Dude, he said yellow hair. Dude, these are the people, right? Like, this is the kind of guy that believes there's actually litter boxes. I'm telling you, this is the guy that he is convinced there's litter boxes. He sees a Facebook post and he's like, oh my God, he won't let his son hug his friends because that would be a sign that his son is gay, right? Dude, that's the kind of dude this dude is, bro. Oh my God.
My kid is at a woke school. What is going on? This is Cascade Middle School, everybody. Cascade Middle School in Washington State.
Oh, dude, there's a woke school in Seattle. I'm shocked. Oh, shit. Dude, shocking. Dude, like the wokest city on the planet, right? One of the wokest cities in America. And like, oh, but there's some woke people there. Dude, what is this guy? This guy's holding his phone while driving. This guy's breaking several laws.
Did you consent to that?
I didn't want to.
You didn't want to do that.
No.
Now, see, look at this. Do you see that right there? Did you consent to that? Oh, I didn't want to. You didn't want to. I think the kid probably did want to. He's scared of his dad. He can't say to his dad, Dad, I don't like ICE. I don't like what's going on. ICE are harassing my fucking friends at school. Like, we're worried, Dad. They're like, this shit is actually bullshit. Masked guys running around. This is fucking bullshit, Dad. I know you're probably a MAGA dude, Dad, but I'm not, Dad. I'm woke, right? I want to be woke, right? Yeah, no, the kid's going to get like he's going to get like a pillowcase beating if he fucking differs from his dad shit.
After the cops came up, one of the guys was like the guy with the megaphone, like a kid, who was like, do not talk to the federal thingamabobs, whatever it is.
Just believe I will be at the next school board meeting.
Yeah, dude, we believe it. We believe it, dude. Dude, we believe you'll be at the next school board meeting, and we also believe that everybody there is going to wish you weren't at the next school board meeting.